What's up, everybody? Unarrested here, back with another JPASTA, but today I'm actually going to change it up a little bit because this is something that had happened in the news recently that people were asking me to do a JPASTA about, but I kind of felt as though that was inappropriate. And the reason is because a lot of times when something scary that happens in Japan is based in reality, you have to pay respect to anybody who is involved in a real tragedy. And that's what this is. This is a real tragedy. It concerns a 15-year-old girl who stabbed and killed one of her fellow classmates. She actually went out and she bought a hammer and a cord of wire, and she choked out her friend, hit her in the back of the head with a hammer, and then chopped off her hand and then decapitated her. So it's a truly horrifying case, and it's not something you turn into a story and make a J-pasta out of. That's in my personal moral creed and code is disrespectful. Nonetheless, I feel as though things like this that do happen in Japan should be reported. We should, as Gaijin here in Japan, report this to the rest of the world as far as letting people know it's not, a sugar-coated nation. It's not the perfect animes that you imagine it to be. I do get quite a few viewers who imagine this place to be super non-violent, super wonderful wonderland where everybody dresses in cosplay every day. And I know most of you are very educated and you guys are very nice and treat my channel very well and me very well and compliment me on a lot of stuff. So I take a lot of what you say with a lot of education behind it, and I really respect your opinion on a lot of stuff. But I still feel at the same time I do get some viewers who are a little bit confused or maybe just have only a few insights into Japan, or unfortunately, and I think this is not their fault, they see Japan as a form of entertainment due to the fact that there's publications like the UK's Guardian who try to only pick out the most absurd things they can find about Japan, like eyeball licking and stuff like that, which is not anything prominent, or like bagel head, which is not anything prominent here in Japan. There's just as many weird things in the UK as there is in Japan. And that's something I want to also point out as well too, that I want Japan to be looked at as a normal everyday first world country with first world problems, but also, a non-sugar coated violent side that does exist. There were the stabbings in Akihabara that happened. There was this case in Sasebo where this girl stabbed and killed her friend and then cut off her hand. She cut off her head. She posted pictures on Nichan of the killing, posted text saying that she was wiping blood away from the body, but it kept coming out, and it's gruesome. And the saddest part about the whole thing is that she had a history of mental illness due to the fact that she had also put bleach in her school's lunches when she had helped put together the school lunch in elementary school. She had recently beat her dad over the head with a bat to the point of knocking him unconscious, and instead of putting her in a mental asylum or getting her some kind of help, he got her own apartment that she was living alone in, and that's how she was able to get away with this crime. Even at 15, she was living by herself, and people were wondering why. Well, that's why. One of the kind of worst aspects of this is the media is kind of overhyping it to a point of showing computer animations of what she's done on the news, which I'm sure is not helping the family too much recover from this, and my condolences do go out to them in this very, very hard time that I don't know how I myself would even get through, because it would be so tragic. Nonetheless, like I said, I'm not going to make a story about it. I'm not going to tell you anything but the true facts. This is real Japan. There is violence here. Until next time, I'm Unrested, and this is JPASTA.